Hi there guys, and welcome to Dinos Vault once again. Today I am reviewing the Renault Duster all-wheel drive variant. The Renault Duster or the Dacia Duster is a compact SUV produced jointly by Renault and its Romanian subsidiary Dacia since 2010. In India, it was launched in 2012 and was an instant blockbuster hit due to the muscular looks, superb handling and a power-packed, fuel-efficient, refined diesel engine that it had on offer. Now, though it managed to unsettle the entire Indian automotive scene and got the manufacturers to think again, an all-wheel drive option was something all enthusiasts, including me, were craving for. Now, the guys at Renault have been courteous enough to take note of that, and as a result, we saw this all-wheel drive variant being introduced last year. Now, without further ado, let's do a section-wise review and find out what all new this all-wheel drive variant has on offer. Now, looks-wise, first of all, you get smoked headlamps up front, which really enhances the overall frontal appeal of the car. Then you have the triple slat front grille that looks nice and premium and imposing with the prominent Renault brand logo slapped right in the middle. Then the bumper molding with the front skid plate gives it a typical off-roader look, and the fog lamps too are neatly integrated and look nice and classy. Now coming to the profile, you get what Renault call anthracite alloys or gunmetal color 16-inch alloy wheels along with flared wheel arches which add quite a lot of muscle to this car in terms of looks. And you also get chunky roof rails and AWD decals on the body, which adds to the overall sporty appeal of the car. At the back, the design is pretty much similar to the two-wheel drive variant. You get the well laid out tail lamp cluster, and then you have that prominent chrome Duster badging right above the license plate, and you also get a rare skid plate adding to its off-roading demeanor. Also, you get greater approach and departure angles, thereby aiding and enhancing its off-roading capabilities. Overall, this design is something that would appeal to all age groups. Now, on the inside, we get an all-new soft-touch dual-tone dash, which seems to be well put together. And the Duster Adventure Edition inspired central console is also very neatly laid out and looks nice and classy. Then you get a new 3-pod instrument cluster with chrome rings, and wherein you get an analog tachometer and speedometer, and the digital display is the multi-information display and contains the fuel gauge, the odometer, the clock, the real-time fuel consumption information, etc. And then you also get a sportier and chunkier 3-spoke steering wheel, which offers a nice and solid grip, which I guess is a necessity for an off-roader. Then you also get steering mounted audio and phone controls, and also the cruise control switch on the steering. Now please check my knowledge base section found on the homepage menu of my website to know how cruise control really works. Now you also get sporty burnt red fabric upholstery with a beehive pattern, which looks really attractive. And the star of the show has to be the 7-inch touchscreen media nav system with the radio and music system and Bluetooth connectivity and GPS satellite navigation, USB and aux connectivity, etc. Now talking about the engine options, the all-wheel drive comes with only one engine option, the 1.5 liter diesel that puts out a maximum power of 110 PS at 4000 RPM and 245 Newton meters of torque at 1750 RPM. Now this comes mated to a 6-speed manual transmission, and there's something special that Renault have tried to offer with this AWD variant. Now they call it iDrive technology, wherein I stands for intuitive, intelligent and interactive. So what you basically get is a toggle switch on the at the bottom of the central console that offers 3 different driving modes. First up, you have two-wheel drive mode, wherein the power is transmitted to the front 2 wheels. What it basically does is it optimizes your fuel efficiency and gives you the option of moving or choosing the 4-wheel drive only when the need arises. Then you have something called auto mode, wherein, as the name suggests, the system on board distributes the power between front and rear wheels automatically based on the road conditions, so that you can sit back and enjoy without having to worry about any manual operation or transitions. And then you have the 4-wheel drive mode, wherein the power is sent to all 4 wheels, giving you incredible traction to handle any type of terrain you might find yourself on. Now there are a couple of more switches next to this toggle switch. One is to turn on the traction control, and then you have an eco mode switch, which I guess will try to optimize the fuel efficiency by consuming 10% less fuel once you turn it on. Now talking about my test drive experience, the Duster has always been a driver's delight, and that has been the key for its runaway success story so far. And with the all-wheel drive on board, things have just gotten better. The way you sit is great. The grip on the steering wheel is superb. The all-round cabin visibility is great. The gearbox is nice and smooth. The clutch isn't all that bothersome. The engine is an absolute delight, and I absolutely loved it driving it around in the city. It was so easy. I mean, thanks to the shorter turning radius of just 5.2 meters, it drives like a dream within the city limits. Maneuverability is pretty easy, and the throttle response is great. You get all the power that you need when you want to overtake and stuff like that. And overall, I absolutely loved the feel when I drove this car. And you get adequate braking power. You get discs up front and drum brakes at the rear, and the braking is good enough. Talking about the suspension setup, it comes with all-wheel independent multi-link suspension system that enables each wheel to tackle its respective challenge without affecting the wheel on the opposite side. So this system is further aided by the electronic torque control, which distributes torque to all wheels in a symmetric manner, thereby enabling you to take on any challenge that the road or the terrain you are on has in store for you. Now, the ride quality was extremely good and very impressive, and there was not much body roll apparent either. And the wheels, I guess I've already disclosed that it comes with 16-inch wheels. And talking about the safety features on board, you get dual front airbags. You have ABS with EBD and brake assist. Then you also get electronic stability program and hill start assist. And you can read about how these features work in my knowledge base section found on the homepage menu of my website. It also comes with the monocoque body construction, which offers better performance, fuel efficiency, superior ride quality, and better driving dynamics. And you also get rear parking sensors. Other noteworthy specifications are the ground clearance is around 210 millimeters, which is extremely good. Fuel tank capacity is 50 liters, boot space is 410 liters, and it goes up to 1064 liters once you fold down the second row seats. And mileage claim 2 is extremely good for an off-roader at 19.72 kilometers per liter, and price ex-showroom Hyderabad is 13,70,913 rupees for the all-wheel drive variant. So that's pretty much it. I just hope you found this video useful. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao, take care, and God bless.